Herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge unseres NBA 2K15 Let's Plays. Ich bin Rektalyn, ihr schaut Weplaygamesforu.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, with our sideline reporter Doris Burke. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to the Jazz. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court.
Vielleicht kriegen wir heute wieder einen Sieg hin. Das wäre super nice.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurt ability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs, but it just never was able to happen for them.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the center position. Shot clock at 2.
Yeah!
From Little General.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
And here is Irving. He picked up 18
Schön
points
aufpassen
in the
hier.
last win against Orlando. He feeds it to Waiters. Now Verjao.
Defense.
Waiters dishes to LeBron. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Schade, dass die mit einem Dreier geantwortet haben.
Get that wide open.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Stuckey passes to Little General. Can't get it to
Alter,
go.
so eine
Good
Chance.
D from Love. Here's Irving. And the bucket counts. And he's on
Und
his
nochmal
way
eine
to the
Chance.
free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Bitte.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
The
Rebounded.
Cavaliers shooting their
Stuckey.
first free throw of the game right now. Now here's Stuckey, averaging 8 points a game. Here's Little General.
Junge.
Too long on the shot.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Hill.
NBA-Profi, ohne jemals einen Korb zu werfen.
Shoots from 12. Here's Verjao and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Verjao's got his first 2 points of the night.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
And it's Hibbert missing.
Scheiße, ey.
Cavaliers are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Das gibt's doch überhaupt gar nicht. Ich verstehe das nicht.
From Dion Waiters. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
They've worked hard and created great chances in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Ich denke, wir müssen Wurf unbedingt noch ein bisschen weiter
Hill
skillen.
passes to Little General.
So viel ist mal sicher. Super, ist der Ball wieder geklaut worden.
Irving misses.
Rebounded.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Left side, George. Will it go? And there's the rejection.
Oh Mann, das hätte ein Foul sein müssen, Mann, bitte.
Having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And that one's
Scheiße.
LeBron's got 5.
It's going to be tough for the defense
Wie
today.
sie uns einfach
He's got
kaputt
his
machen.
A-game rolling here tonight. We'll see.
So lächerlich.
Hill drives in. Foul call that time.
Foul bekommen.
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this game. That free
Oh
throw.
Gott. Dann trifft er den Scheiß noch nicht immer.
And he sinks the
Okay,
second.
läuft.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
So, aufpassen hier.
On with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score.
Clock at 6. Irving drives in.
Gut, und geblockt waren wir auch.
Comes Indiana. Hill leading the charge. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And there's the pass to Little General.
Und der ist jetzt super. 6 Punkte Unterschied.
First quarter of play.
Wir müssen selber gucken, dass wir mehr Punkte machen. Bei einer besseren
On
Wurfquote.
the wing, Irving.
Und ich denke schon, ist das, was uns fehlt, ausgeglichen
Waiters with the screen for Irving.
zu den
Pass to
Siegen.
Love. Verjao dishes to Love. No good.
Gut.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
George
Danke dir.
passes to Little General. Baseline J on the way, and the rejection. In the corner, it's James. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's slammed in by
Keine Verteidigung da.
Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Danke dir.
Here's Little General. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too.
Sehr gut.
I mean, just
Nee,
devouring the
wir haben den
glass
Ball.
game ball.
Scheiße.
So, Indiana.
Nice work on D.
Klappe, du Vogel. Mich interessiert es absolut nicht, was der Coach erzählt. Nicht mehr. Vielleicht ist das Hauptproblem, dass ich hier einen Ein-Mann-Kampf abliefer. Aber die Mannschaft ist mir mittlerweile egal, ehrlich gesagt.
Little General in at power forward. CJ Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Clarkson is out there with West. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. Little General in the last game against the Jazz played some good basketball. He finished 21 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him.
Scheiße, ey, das gibt's doch überhaupt gar nicht.
He carried his team the whole game and was responsible for most
Immer
of
wird
the
mir der
offense
scheiß Ball
in
geklaut.
that contest, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by Steve his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. We'll see how much it carries over.
Foul,
It's not a
okay.
performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your
Sinne.
resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
Indiana
Vorbei.
making some changes. Stuckey comes in for
Kein
CJ
Stil.
Miles, and it's Hill in for Clarkson. And Cleveland with a change here too. Verajau's checked in.
Oh, Schlippe
Work in the
aus, ey.
transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Outside, George. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes
Gibt's
possession.
doch nicht.
Well, while we have a chance, let's take a look at some numbers for LeBron. 5th in scoring, 11th
Kein
in
Bock so, ey.
field goal percentage. And there aren't
Nur
too many guys
Scheiße.
more efficient offensively around the league. He's in the top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, going back to his spot near the very
Hier
top of
hatten
the
wir
scoring
Foul.
list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor.
Ich denke, das ist auch seine
The
Einstellungssache.
Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Hill kicks to George. The feed to Hibbert. Goes up the baseline. The shot no good. Nice D from Cleveland leading by 7. Now here's Waiters. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. They grabbed their own miss.
Wurde sogar der Rebound geklaut, ey.
Verajau can't hit.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Here's Little General. He has 5. Sinks it just
Jawohl.
inside the baseline. Little General's got 7 points in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. James against George. Another miss by
Reboundet bei
LeBron.
uns.
Pacers trail by 5. Here's Little General. 7 points in the game. Here's Hibbert.
Gut.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Sind ja nur 3 Punkte weg, ey.
Second chance
Aber
points
trotzdem.
with some hard work on the glass there.
The drive by James.
Foul.
Love dishes to Verajau. And an important part of every
Immerhin hat er nicht gepunktet.
the hustle stats.
Ja.
Cavaliers.
Tell you what,
Sehr
guys,
gut.
they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other
Rebounded.
thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Here's Little General. Here's Hill. Here's
Rebounded.
Little General. Shot after shot, they couldn't get anything to fall.
You know, he just hasn't looked right.
500
to me.
Rebounds in der Karriere.
Out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics.
Noch ein Rebound.
At least as I look at it.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Magic.
Yeah, and in the end, it wasn't even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the
Jawohl!
Boy, they were locked in and ready to roll, and offensively they just
Wisst ihr was, wir spielen jetzt einfach, ist mir scheißegal Basketball.
Miami's checked in for Indiana.
Ist mir scheißegal Basketball spiele ich
Also,
jetzt.
the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. Kevin Love, fourth.
So much value in having a big man who can step away from the hoop to draw bigger
Hat's
defenders
gemacht.
out there. It
3
really
Punkte.
opens up the
Gut,
floor for
James.
the team.
Yeah, I think it makes it easier for everybody when you've got a guy who's capable of spacing the floor because of his accuracy from three-point land.
And so it's Indiana with it. After LeBron James hitting the three.
Foul bekommen, super.
And the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Cavaliers.
Ja,
Sitting
Glück
pretty in
gehabt.
second place, looking to take the top spot. And checking out Indiana, just way behind.
Looking at Indiana,
Wenigstens
this
einen
season
drin.
hasn't been great and it hasn't been terrible. It's been fairly pedestrian.
Geht doch mal
Sometimes it
dazwischen,
looks like
Mann.
they're about to turn the corner, but they just haven't been able to sustain that winning momentum.
And I'm not quite sure why that is, because I think they've got the talent to be among the league leaders. But it looks to me like it's not going to happen for them this year.
Here's Little General.
Haha,
following the
stehen
score
gelassen.
by Cleveland. Here's Mahimi.
Gut,
And there's
Mahimi.
the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Dellavedova kicks to Middleton. Pass to Boozy.
Schön aufpassen.
LeBron left side. Tipped away. A floater.
Hat's gemacht.
Shot's good.
Warum? Weil er uns hat stehen lassen. 5 Punkte Unterschied. 50 Sekunden noch. Pi mal Daumen.
It's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Miller against Stuckey.
Danke dir. Und dran.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
Scheiße.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Vielleicht war der Touch gar nicht erst da, Junge.
Here's Dellavedova. That's in. Coming
Scheiße.
off an assist from Miller.
Egal,
Now
macht
it's a
nichts. Komm.
7-point Cleveland lead.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Pass to Rudez. Here's Little General. Can't get it to go. Good D by James. Inside. And Middleton kicks to LeBron. Boozer wide open. He fires. And again, it's
gemacht.
Cleveland.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection.
Oh.
Smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Der hätte auch reingehen können.
That'll
Kevin, thank
Nächster Halbzeitgelaber will ich nicht hören.
Hey fellas, let's go over what happened in the first half.
Was mich ein bisschen stört, ist, dass die Spiele mal so lange dauern bei NBA. Also ich wäre auch mit der Hälfte zufrieden. Oder so FIFA-Zeiten.
effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if
Okay.
we're talking about what a
Und
great
durch.
second half he had.
Super.
He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
All fueled up
Kaboom.
and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars.
Okay, sehr gut,
LeBron
Foul.
and Love at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the 5.
Komm, lass uns weitermachen. Dass es mal so lange laden muss dann für die neue Situation.
Here's Little General. Here's Stuckey. Buries it from
Gut,
about
Stuckey.
10 feet away.
Risky
Hat er
shot
unseren
there.
Ballverlust
Size-wise,
gerettet sozusagen.
Easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 23 points per contest. Now, Verjao inside, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free
Gibt's
throw
doch gar
line.
nicht.
Try to make it a 3-point play.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Hill kicks to Stuckey. And the pass to Little General.
Oh, wieso geht er nicht rein?
Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on low.
Great job. Take it right at the defense.
Scheiße.
Like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
At the line for two. And the
Links der
second free
zweite
throw,
drin,
good.
irgendwie dieses Mal nur 50% Chance.
Cleveland leading by 7. It's LeBron with the drive.
Aufpassen.
On the wing, Irving. Back to James. James, left side. Knocked away. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. James has got the lead up to 9
Scheiße, wie er
now
sich
for
da
the
durchsetzt
Cavs.
einfach, ne?
Boy,
Das
such
interessiert dann alles überhaupt nicht.
Outstanding patience and decision making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Little General. He's got 13. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And the defense
Scheiße.
did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Here's Love. And George.
Oh, ich
with
hab's
the
gesagt.
block. Irving
Die
passes
Spiele
to
ist mir
Wade.
scheißegal, Basketball.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. This is to Stuckey to the middle. Here's Little General. Basket is good. The assist from
Sitz.
Stuckey. And that's 15 points for Little General. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what he
I'm out.
wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy. He lapsed in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Some changes for Indiana. West is checked in for Hibbert. C.J. Miles comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Clarkson.
Was soll ich hier so
in for
abzudrängen?
Georgia. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. So
Wieder ein
the
Foul
whistle blows
bekommen.
on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Little General's been doing.
Sehr gut.
15 points and 2 rejections.
He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line.
And on the year, he's shooting an average number at the line, about 73%.
And I think it's clear he's
73%
gotten better
grad
in
mal.
that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And let's get this update now
Scheiße,
from
Mann.
Boris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the
Das
fast
gibt's doch
break.
gar nicht.
Also, he was
Wieso
just
hat er den denn zum
passionate.
Rebound
He
gehen
told
lassen,
them that
ey?
they needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. No good. Great D that time from LeBron.
Scheiße.
Cleveland leading by 8. Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving.
Das
They've
gibt's
been able
doch
to get
gar
out
nicht.
to this lead without really getting
Aber will man
a
dann wieder den Ball?
performance out of him from the
Move the ball. To
Ach,
get better
halt die
looks.
Fresse.
.23 seconds
Kommen
left in
wahrscheinlich
the
wieder
third
erst im
quarter of the
letzten
game.
Viertel rein.
Outside Hill. Pass to Clarkson. He dishes it to Miles.
Und ich mache das Spiel im Moment total aggressiv, ohne Scheiß. Immer wenn ich NBA spiele, werde ich aggressiv.
And the quarter ends with some... And a moment here to look back at our assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows.
Okay,
on
die
this
Offense
basket.
soll über uns laufen, das ist ja
Timed and
lustig.
Beautifully placed.
Little General in at the 4 spot. Rodney Stuckey out there with Hill. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pacers' 5. Boozer goes in. Excellent
Rebounded.
defense there from Little General. Pacers trail by 4. Tries from 10. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And he
Jawohl,
with
gut
authority.
Stil und danach ein Slam Dunk.
Example
Super.
there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Good on the shot.
Scheiße.
9 points for Anderson. Very
4
shot.
Punkte
You know, it's
Unterschied
really going
halt.
to be all about hard work from this point on. And and they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Here's Hibbert out of bounds. Cleveland will take
Oh
possession.
nein! George, du
A different
Depp.
look now for Cleveland.
Coach
Kevin
hat
Love
gesagt,
checked
ich soll
in
die
for
Offense
Bruce.
machen.
And it's LeBron in for Chris Middleton. James dishes to Irving. Love right side. Here's Verejao. The shot no good.
Rebounded. So
Indiana's gone
nice.
3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
Danke, dass uns unser eigener Teammitspieler
Here's
blockt.
Little General.
Kaboom!
Bangs it home with one hand. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And they call an illegal
Love hat
screen.
gefault, sehr schön.
Seems to me as though
Vielleicht
he's
können wir
lost his way a
ausgleichen.
little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Indiana trailing here. To the inside and stolen by Love. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The
So natürlich nicht.
Hits some rim.
Oh, man.
And the bucket's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball
Good.
tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. James against Hibbert.
Aufpassen.
And Waiters kicks to Love. Picked away.
Jawohl.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hill against Waiters. Passes it to Little General to tie it up.
Foul.
It's gonna be 2 free throws.
Jawohl.
Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Nein.
Missing.
Despite another
Komm, mit
miss
zwei
there,
kriegen wir aber.
you still have to like the way he's been working himself to the free throw line.
And he's
Jawohl.
good on the second.
Immerhin steht die 50.
The Cavaliers leading.
Timeout. Wir sind bis auf einen Punkt rangekommen. Wenn wir hier verteidigen und dann
As an update from the sideline.
ordentlich was drehen.
Yes, Kevin, in that last break,
Scheiß
I
auf
heard
dich,
David
Trainer.
Blatt as he addressed his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
That's good.
Scheiße.
And that's 11 points.
Dürfen die nicht punkten lassen.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this night, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Hill passes to Little General. And
Gott.
by Love. And James throws it down.
Meine Fresse, ey. So ein Scheißdreck, ey. Blödes Zuspiel da.
Can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Danke
surprised
dir.
if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
Here's Little General. Takes the
Ha!
12-footer and hits. Little General's got 7 points here in this quarter.
5 Highlight-Spielzüge.
Over 3.5
Okay.
minutes through the final quarter now. Irving kicks to Verejao. He's looking for Love and finds him. Shot's good.
Er hat's gemacht.
And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
5
He's had an
Punkte,
off
ey.
game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Hill drives in. Hibbert the pass to Little General. And it's blocked by Love. And Little General
Gleich
gets the
mal
whistle that time.
angefingert, Mann.
That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final
Ist
quarter.
lauter Frust.
James in the post, defended by George.
Gut.
James misses. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. The pass to Little General. Here's the
Ja.
floater. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 25 points for Little General.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates. Same page.
Nur noch 3 Punkte. Minute 37
In the
noch.
fourth quarter. Irving kicks to LeBron. And it's Paul George with the foul.
Hat er sich schön runtergeduckt, ey.
An excellent game we've seen
LeBron.
from LeBron. He has 20 points, and he's got 2
Oh,
baskets
Mann.
from out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to
Scheiße.
run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Pacers trail by 5. Hill passes to
Danke dir.
Little General. Blocked.
Gibt's doch gar nicht.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. The shot, no
Rebounded.
good. Some solid defense from Little General. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Der hätte reingehen müssen,
Leading
ey.
by 5. Irving attacking. That's good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Here's Little General.
Foul bekommen.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt
Super.
about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Both
Yeah.
free throws good from Little General.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrower.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And Little General gets the whistle that time.
Oh nein, es tut
That's
mir
his
leid.
3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First
Passt
free throw
schon.
is good,
Zweiten trifft er
and that
nicht.
increases their lead to 6. And so
Doch, trifft er
both
auch.
free
Schade.
throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. For 3, Hill. Yes!
Gut.
And now they trail by just 4.
Nur noch 4.
That kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have
Gut.
to get a hand in his face.
And they go to the intentional foul. And no
Yeah.
good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up
Den
with
hat
the
er.
second, and that puts them up by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Little General. Good D from
Wieso geht er nicht rein?
and that's an intentional foul.
Fuck.
He hits the
Oh, den
first
macht er
one, and
natürlich.
that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here.
Ich denke
So
mal, dass
now
die
it's a
Strategie
7-point
aufgehen
game.
wird. Mit dem mehr Punkte machen.
There's
Über kurz
25
oder lang.
seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hill passes to Little General. Connects! Oh, and that
Yeah.
puts the lead to just 5.
Good defense, but you got to love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that
Getroffen.
increases their lead to 6. Second free throw,
Rebounded.
no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Feeds it to Stuckey. Lets it go from deep. LeBron with the block.
Schade.
And so it's Cleveland.
Thank you,
Egal. Ich bin zufrieden und das ist das Einzige, was zählt. Uiuiui, was ist da los?
We did some good things tonight, but not enough to get the W. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Ja, so
I
ist es
think some of
manchmal.
us did our part and others didn't.
What you trying to say? You did your part and the rest of us were messing around?
Genau, ich hätte mehr tun können.
Nah. I'm just saying, we all could have done more. I could have helped out on defense more, maybe made an extra pass. None of us are perfect.
That's right. We all get back to work and the wins take care of
Yeah.
themselves.
Ja, ja. Wer es glauben. Bisschen Ballbesitz noch verbessern. Mal gucken.